So in the last class, what you have done is like we have taken one form and on the submit directly we have written one simple code called submit form of the form name, and we have notified that we have added a new employee. Okay, so this type of code we have done in the previous class. Now what I am doing is I just wanted to have some validations in the form. So without filling the employee ID, without filling the employee name, I should not write any, I should not submit this form. So for that, what I have to do is, so this employee ID, so every in the form there are multiple fields are available here, which we have selected over here. So I need to edit these fields. So for that, what you have to do is you have to click on the data card and go to this advanced property. So there is an unlock option is available. So if you click on it, then only you can able to unlock this card and you can able to edit in the card. So this is my data card value. So what I'm doing is here, simply I'll do just it should be an auto number. I don't want to enter it. So I'll just it is display mode. Display mode dot view. It as I'll not edit this data card. Instead, I'll directly write some code over here. DS 2024, and for this I am just writing the code for last of this training employees list dot id plus one. So what it is making is it is creating a auto number for my application for my employee. So I'll not write manually. Instead of that, I'm doing here an automated automation number here. Like so the company name over here and the year, I am just making it as a hard code. And after that, I am counting the list of these employees. So in the back end, I'm having the training employee as a list. So here I am having one column called ID. So this ID I'm just taking from this, and it is an auto generated number for the SharePoint. So here I'm just taking it as 2. Yeah. So this is my last ID of the employee list. So this is 2, and when I am adding another employee, that should be 3. So here from this, I'm taking an automated numbering system like so DS of 2024, and I'm just taking the last number of this SharePoint list, and for that I'm adding one number. So it is giving me the third record. Okay. So that's how I'm doing here. And here employee name. So it should not be blank. Okay. So for this, I'm just writing the validation for this. So here, before submitting the form, I'm writing the code. If is blank of data code value 9 dot text, then notify me. Name field should not be blank. Name field should not be blank. Okay. Then the notification type is here. It is an error. Otherwise, just patch it. What I did is here, very simple. I've applied a if else condition over here, and I am just checking whether this data code value 9.text is blank or not. If it is blank, then it has to notify that the name field should not be blank. Otherwise, we have to submit the form. So this is for this validation. for the name, employee name. Similarly, for the employee email also, simply click on the data card and unlock its properties and copy the data card value and go to the submit function. And similarly, just copy this entire code, paste it, and here you have to change your data card value 7. And here it is email field, right? It has email field like that. So it is very simple to do. Unlock its property, data card value 13. Is 13 dot selected date. Let's say selected date, then date of birth. Just writing as per the basic way of explanation. So these comments, this one will be like user specific. So if the client requires some other commenting like or error notifications, then we have to write as per their requirement here. The date of field should not be blank. Similarly, for the date of joining, click on the data card to and reporting manager name 6. Okay, 6 is the date of joining field. This is RM name. So another RM email is 5. Address 14. Pin code is RM mail. After this 14 and 4. Okay, then after that address and pin code. So here it is address field. Right. So up to this, I have made some validations. So similarly, you can do for remaining things. So here, let us check. So when I submit here, it is throwing an error like name field should not be blank. I'm entering my name. Again, I'm submitting it. So it is automating, asking for the employee email ID. Date of birth should not be blank. So you can also put some kind of validations over here. It should not be less than today's field like that. Okay. and RM name, email ID, RM email ID, something like this. Plus asking for the pin code. Right. So this type of validations that you can put on the forms.